Everybody, welcome. Ralph Havens, autoimmuneanswers.com. This morning, I was doing my meditation, my Qigong exercises, and everything I do to set up the day. It's part of what I do. And something really cool happened. Yesterday, I was fortunate enough to be on a really cool call with some advanced Qigong practitioners, stuff that I use every day. And it was really powerful. And when I got on the call, one of the practitioners said something about my energy or my happiness or that sort of thing was infectious. And so we did the session, and it's really powerful. There's some things that I've been using the last couple of years that that have made a real big difference in how things manifest in our lives, me and Jen and our family. And as I learned it over the last couple of years, I got more and more connected back with my master Qigong teacher and realized that he had been telling me this all along for many, many years, since early 2000s when I first met him, but I had missed it. And one thing that came to mind today was something that really brought a smile to my lips, and I want to share it with you. And when I was doing my my week-long retreat with my master Qigong teacher this last week, he said something about that he can teach a lot of exercises and a lot of meditation and a lot of stuff, and that's the way I feel too. There's a lot of stuff that we can do to show people how to get healthier and happier and whole, but one of the things that he said he couldn't teach was how to get your inner smile, and that if you couldn't get that, he couldn't help you. That's a pretty bold statement from a guy that people go to him and all sorts of chronic conditions go away, and I've noticed there's a difference, with people that see me, and people see me for all sorts of conditions and deep angst, and they really, really want to change something, and they want to get healthier, and they want to get more money, and they want to get a better life, and they're just not happy. And so how do you get that inner smile? Well, this morning something really cool came up, and as I was doing my Qigong, there's a thing that I'm using with it that I learned many years ago but didn't get, and then that really picked up the last couple of years, of how to go deep inside and to realize what's really there. That's a kind of cryptic way to say it. But as I was doing this, and I'll tell you how you can do this too. What showed up was my little boys, and one thing they say is we'll be cruising around, hanging around the rocks or the trees out here, and they'll say "Papa," and what I know is that they're about to tell me something really cool, something that's on their mind, something that they're thinking about, some big idea they have, some kind of thing. And it always brings a smile to my lips. I mean, as I was thinking about it, as I think about it right now, Ben or Baden, here's a picture of Ben from my book, and there's me and Jen on a trail called Lover's Trail. And it's around Vancouver where we got married. And there's Ben. And when they say "Papa," I know something really cool is coming, and they're going to talk to me from their heart and what's going on and what they think and stuff. And this morning when I was doing my Qigong, I found myself in my mind's eye, in my feeling. I was in Vancouver at a very special place to me and to us, looking out over English Bay. And as I looked at that in that direction, there's a bench. And when before I started going out with Jen, I sat on that bench, and I was like, wow, I've reached my goals. I've got my money goals. I've got my business goals. I've got a great life in San Diego. I don't have a girlfriend. What's going on? And I was finished a book, and I ripped out a page, and I just wrote down in great detail. I knew Jen, she'd been going to an exercise class that I was going to. And I wrote down in great detail, her, me, our lives, 2 kids up in Vancouver, living a great life, and wrote it out in great detail and stuck it in my pocket. and then went home, and then we went out the very next week and had a great date, a 4-day date, and then it was on, and it's all come true, and it's all been really cool, and some of it's been really hard and challenging, but as I was doing my qigong today, standing in one of my favorite spots on earth and looking out towards that bench and English Bay, I just got my little boys saying "Papa," and it just brought a smile to my lips. And so, you know, you're on this video with me. You're been listening to my stuff. You're doing some of my stuff. Some people say they comment and email me back or message back about how they can feel the energy and they feel better afterwards, and happiness and that sort of thing. And that happiness, that inner smile, is infectious. It is infectious. People can feel it, and it changes a lot of stuff. And if you don't have it, it's really hard to get what you want. You know, it's really hard. Your health, you can do all the stuff to get you healthy. You can try to avoid toxins. You can do all sorts of things. But if you don't have that inner smile, it's really hard. And same with trying to make your business work or that sort of thing. You know, maybe you do bowl through it and make your business work and do stuff, and you are healthier and you're working really hard, but life sucks and you just don't like it. You don't like it. When you finally get to your goals, will you be happy? You know, so one thing to cultivate is this inner smile. And what I found is some stuff that I missed many years ago, and then I picked up because another teacher told me about it, and it made a lot of sense, and I finally got it. This way to go deep inside and notice what's really there is so key to starting to see what's the thing that brings your inner smile. You know, for me, it's my boy saying "Papa," and I'm like, I mean, if that's the last thing I hear on this earth, that's pretty good, you know. And so what's your thing? And it's the kind of thing I don't think you get in your mind. You get it somewhere else. You know, it comes up from something else. But there's a way to go deep inside your body. It's in your body. It's in this physical body. There's infinite in you. And it's not just a metaphysical, spiritual way of thinking. The quantum physics, the deep physics shows that in every single proton in you, in every single dot in you is infinity. That's in the physics. That's in the math. So the way to access it, I feel, is by having a way to go deep inside without a technique, without words, without trying to do something. And that's what I've been using. So even though I do lots of Qigong exercises and lots of movements and lots of sound healing and lots of matrix energetics and lots of all sorts of stuff, and work on my business and work on stuff, see people one-on-one and in my online courses and all that kind of stuff, even though I do all this work, there's something very primary that I do every morning and every day and throughout the day. And that's a way to go deep inside and then notice where your inner smile is. And so that's what I have for you to consider that, you know, if you want. Where's your inner smile, and what is that, and what's inside you? And if you want more of that, I'll put links up here, but I've been getting it out there. I've made a couple of PDFs, video training of how to go deep inside. And you can get it at ralphhavens.com/enlighten up, and grab it. And it's the kind of thing that I missed for many years. But if you can do it and start to really see that there's something here, there's a lot of stuff to use with it. You know, there's a lot of stuff to use with it. But at its core, this is the primary thing. And I feel that if somebody can get their inner smile, real deep inner smile, it drives a lot of action. It drives a lot of healing. It drives a lot of abundance. So let me know what you think. Click subscribe, click share, comment below if it's on YouTube or on Facebook. And let me know what brings an inner smile to you. All right, everybody. Ralph Havens signing off. And until next time, let's get out there and live. Let's really live. Bye now.